Am I the a-hole for calling my wife selfish because she wants me to stop putting money to a savings account for my sibling? My wife 26F and I 27M have been married for 2 years and together for 5. We are child-free. Ever since I got my first major job at 21, I have been contributing 15% of my paycheck to a savings account. I wanted to save up enough money to get a really nice functional prosthetic leg for my sister who's an amputee and lost her leg when she was 16. She had been using wheelchairs, crutches, and a cosmetic leg. When my wife then girlfriend and I were serious about marriage, I told her that I had been contributing 15% of my paycheck to this savings account, and I would always do it the rest of my life. My girlfriend told me she had no issues with it, and I was really happy about it. I proposed shortly after, and we then got married. By last year, I had saved up enough money to buy the Autoboxy leg for microprocessor knee, and also money for the physical therapy appointments. Basically, I didn't want my sister to spend a dime. I let my sister know, and she felt extremely guilty about me spending this much money, but I insisted on it. And to say that was money spent well is an understatement. My sister is now very comfortable walking, biking, dancing. She goes on hikes, and it just makes me very happy. She's thanked me countless times over the past few months, and even cried many times. It's the least I could do. I've always felt guilty that my sister lost her leg and not me. My wife, however, has an issue that I'm still contributing to the savings account even after buying my sister the prosthetic leg. I've reminded my wife multiple times that I would contribute to this account forever. As long as I'm getting a paycheck, the parts might need replacement every few years, or even the entire prosthetic knee. Me contributing to the savings account isn't affecting the quality of our life. Last night, my wife again brought up me contributing to this savings account, and that my sister was taking me for granted. When my wife said that, I lost my cool and called her extremely selfish and pathetic, and then went and slept on the couch to cool myself down. I've never called my wife selfish, and I felt guilty about it this morning. When I woke my wife up this morning, after seeing me, she started crying and apologized for what she said last night. I too apologized for calling her selfish. Was I the a-hole for calling my wife selfish?
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
It's the least I could do. I've always felt guilty that my sister lost her leg and not me. Why is that? Was there an auto accident or other incident at which you might have been at fault? I mean, if it was amputated because of cancer, that isn't anything to do with you. There's a psychological issue here. Let me put it this way, you should be saving more with your wife than you are giving to your sister, now that she has received her gift. Sounds like she can get a job and a life of her own.
OP replied,
Yes, it's psychological. I recognize it, but having seen firsthand what my sister went through, life is just extremely unfair and cruel. My sister works as a school teacher, and yes, she has an independent life. But the teacher pay here is not great at all, and I am fortunate to be earning enough to put away a percentage of my paycheck without affecting the quality of our life.
Depends a bit on the situation. Do you live very comfortably together financially, or is it just okay, or is it scraping by? 15% is a lot. Why not 3 to 5%? Then you still have the money for the occasional repairs, etc.